Hello everyone, Gene today out at the range with the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 Carry Comp. That's a big old name like most of these have been. And for everyone that thinks that I want to hate on Smith & Wesson, I do not. I do not at all want to hate on them. In fact, I'm carrying the Bodyguard in my pocket as we speak. I think it's the biggest home run they've had all year. Love their FPC. Their 2.0 10mm and Performance Center, fantastic. Loved them both. Thought it was one of the best 10mm I've shot in the past 2 years. So I'm not a hater. I'm just saying that I've had some QC issues with their guns, and I don't care how many times that people get angry because I upload the negative experiences I have. I'm just going to be honest. Either way, have not put a single round through this gun. I'm standing here directly in the sun, and just to see, I brought my 19X, optic ready 19X out to the range today with the Trigicon on it, and I'm punching out right here in the sun, and I have a crisp dot with no halo around it. So I was talking the other day about having to put this Holosun SCS on here, and it's almost unrecognizable with the sun hitting the front of this optic. Like it's such a halo around it, and not being able to make adjustments on the brightness is a huge deal when you're standing directly in the sun like this, because the brightness on this is not adjusting low enough like I can do on my Trigicon in order not to have this rectangular halo around it. So that's why I was saying that I chose the C&H Precision Direct Mount Optic on my CZ P10C over the Holosun. So either way, besides all that, got the M&P 2.0, have not pulled the trigger with live ammunition a single time. I'm hoping that my optic is on and that I don't need to zero it. And and again, you saw the short where I was having the issue with the slide lock here moving and seemingly holding the trigger from going all the way back forward. I hope that's not an issue for me out here being a righty. I hope I have no problems with it. I really do. So let's just pull the trigger on it and see what we think. So it is pretty close. It is pretty close. Nice. That was a fun gun to shoot right there. My wife's gonna shoot this and she don't even know it yet. She's sitting over there in the lawn chair acting like she ain't gonna shoot this thing. So first magazine went off without a hitch, no problems, locked back on the empty mag. Just having a little bit of fun as I try to do with my very first magazine. That was a very nice shooting gun. I am pleasantly surprised with what that was right there. So I'm going to try to slow this one down. We have a new target down there from Crate Tactical. A lot tinier than what we're accustomed to using. So I'm going to try to get on that thing, slow it down a little bit, and just see how the trigger is. You know, I said I didn't like it a ton, but let's see how it is real world shooting. Mm. So I was trying to hunt the reset on the trigger. You know, I said it's basically non-existent because it is. You can't feel it. You certainly can't hear it with earplugs in out here with the loud noise, especially shooting this thing with the comp, super loud. So you can't feel the reset and you can't hear the reset. So where you saw me negligently discharging, if that's what we're going to call it, it's because I wasn't sure if it reset or not, so I pulled the trigger back and it caught me off guard because I couldn't feel whether or not it reset. So I maintained that the trigger is horrible. And I think just after putting two mags is all I've put through it so far, I think that my only gripe about this gun is going to be just how bad the trigger is. And I know everyone's going to say, well, go out, get an Apex trigger, simple solution, no problem. And I get it, I get that, I really do. But should you really have to do that? I mean, this gun is still selling for $7.99 plus tax. You've got close to $900 in a pistol. And do you really want to go out and spend a couple $100 on a trigger that could have been just ever so slightly better? I mean, there's no grit in the trigger as far as that goes. You know I'm a snob about that. But at least give me a notice where I can actually feel the reset on my finger. That, I don't care much about the audible. I can't hear out here anyway, but the trigger is really, really bad. If that angers you, so be it. But getting used to it, I could get used to it. Going to shoot this gun a lot more today. Going to try to put about 300 rounds through it, so I'll definitely get used to the trigger. But just shootability, I am extremely surprised with how well this gun shoots. I would have thought that I would have to go to the all-metal version in order to have that type of experience, but this is very well managed on the recoil. I just can't say enough how much of a pleasure it was to shoot two magazines, not a single issue. I feel like the comp on this, having shot the original 2.0, definitely makes a huge difference on this. Some guns it don't, some guns it does. This one, it's made a huge difference. It was able to stay on target. Even my tiny little Crate Tactical target down there. So either way, I'm gonna get it loaded up with the two more magazines, paint the target, let my wife shoot it, tell you a little bit about what she thinks. And because she's a little bit more recoil sensitive than I am, and she'll give a little more honest opinion about that, and a little more fair, get a woman's perspective, and we'll see how she likes it, and then we'll wrap it up with some final thoughts. And I'll do my usual, you know, as you would have already saw in the opening 200 or so rounds, just me doing me basically. So either way, I'm gonna do that. So first shots, M&P 2.0, see what you think. I mean, you know, shoot at the little Crate Tactical there, and I'll tell you what. I'm a little bit jealous. You know, you might have shot better than me. Either way, so let's look at the target right fast. You know, it's pretty impressive, I think. The little teeny tiny crate tactical there. Okay. Well, I tell you what, shoot at this other target beside of it right there, and then I'll get your opinion about it. I don't think they can hear you because I got the lapel mic on. But what was you saying?
You want me to shoot on the one on the left where I haven't shot?
Nah, go ahead and shoot that one. So them two you already got on there, and that one that went way off to the right, we could say you pulled that one.
Didn't lock back that time.
Oh.
But I like it.
that okay. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not sure that no, I'm sorry. I don't hate to say it, but I'm not sure I've ever saw you shoot that fast and that dead center with any gun. So snappy, not snappy, what like level of snappiness 1 to 10?
3.
3. Well, okay, all right.
It was just at first. You got to get used to.
Okay, so at
and
first
then
it was 5 or 6, but once you started, you know, going full Manchu on the thing down there, it was controllable.
It was controllable, right?
Anyway, all right. Well, that's pretty awesome. You might need to put this in the. So far, the M&P 2.0, I almost said Shield. M&P 2.0 carry comp has been absolutely awesome. Either way, you didn't catch no shrapnel in the face or nothing like that. Okay. We're shooting S&B ammunition. Some people say don't shoot plated ammo on a comped gun, but that's what we got. If you're going to send me some hollow points, be happy to shoot it. But either way, I am genuinely impressed. I'm focusing on the target, cause that was pretty impressive. So I got a lot to live up to there. So I'm gonna get 2 chances just like you did. So I'm gonna shoot at the little bitty crate tactical too. Then you're gonna turn it around and let them see that. And then I'm gonna shoot at this same target over here. I'm just saying you did miss one and you pulled one a little bit. I'm just saying, but I got to take into consideration you don't shoot as much as me either. So, man, that was pretty impressive. That's a fun gun to shoot. You want to turn the camera around and let them see the crate tactical. You know, maybe they can go back in the video and see yours. Okay. So you got it on the right target, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. I had a little bit of a malfunction there. So what do you? I made a question mark, and so. But I made a question mark because, well, I'm gonna say, I'll put a picture of that up. I'm gonna say that definitely looks like it was hit well. I don't think that was a light primer strike. I'll put the picture up. You guys let me know what you think. It definitely looks hit well. I did load this up with the New Republic ammunition. So prior to this, we were shooting the S&B. Either way, while I was shooting, it wasn't on camera, of course, because she had the camera on the target. But I did have what may or may not have been a light primer strike. I'm not really sure. However, This gun has been a blast to shoot. I hope that's not a problem. So I'm gonna go back to the S&B and the Federal that I was shooting and finish up this review with my, like I typically do, where I put the 200 or so rounds that you'll see in the opening of this video. And if anything happens any more like primer strikes, I will report that. I've had so much fun with the gun, I'm not ready to trash it, but at the end of this video, I will put up in words whether or not we had any more of that, and I will also come back on camera and let you know. And you saw the picture, so you can be the judge of what you think happened there. But hopefully it doesn't happen anymore, and if it does not, then, well, you know what? Smith kind of vindicated themselves with me with some of the quality control issues I've had with them recently. I will be getting this on the table. We'll be giving some of the pertinent information and some deeper thoughts, weights, heights, and that thing, and what I really thought about recoil response and all that kind of stuff. Just wanted to come out to the range today and shoot it. Had a complete blast with it. Been a ton of fun to shoot. Wife enjoyed it. May or may not have embarrassed me. I'm not sure. You guys let me know. But we do, and we are thankful that you watch. Go over, check me out on Patreon. Consider monthly subscription and support over there. Check me out on Rumble as well. Also, go over, check out gsquaredtactical.com. Pick up some hats, some shirts. We got all kinds of stuff over there. Support your favorite 2A blue collar YouTube gun channel. And as always, to God be the glory.